Oh, what's going on, Crunch Mafia? We back again with another reaction video. Today we got Avatar: The Way of Water, the official teaser trailer. To be honest with y'all, I'm a fan of the first movie. I did like it. I seen it a few times. I'm excited. I'm a little excited to see what they got in store for Avatar 2. I'm glad they brought it back. But today I do want to let y'all know that I'm going to also be reacting to NewRockstars trailer breakdown, because I do mess with them, and I feel like this isn't a movie where they can throw in too many details and be like spoiler alert, or it might be a spoiler, because I don't know how they would get that much information unless there was some comic books or something that I didn't even know about. But link to the original video will be down below in the description. I want y'all to go ahead and do as y'all please to that like button, and I'm finna go ahead and start the video. They do it. This is Avatar 2: The Way of Water trailer breakdown. Details you missed by NewRockstars. They're really good. I'm not subscribed on this channel because I don't watch them on this channel, but they are really good with the breakdowns. I don't really watch them anymore because after the Spider-Man movie, I was kind of upset that I watched so much of NewRockstars, because it kind of like, I felt like I would have enjoyed it so much more and like fangirled over it so much more if I didn't know or had key details lingering in my head from NewRockstars. Not their fault. They put might be spoiler in the front, and they're really good at it because I've done it multiple times, and I still watched it, so I tend to watch them after now. But let's go ahead and jump into this video. I do want to see what they have to say about it. Let's do it.
Rockstars, I'm Eric Boss, and this is a breakdown of the trailer for Avatar 2: The Way of Water, a franchise that has become a bit of a punchline on some corners of the internet. But after seeing this trailer on an IMAX screen in front of Multiverse of Madness, I cannot wait to revisit Pandora as it explores its oceanic region, even if I myself fear the open ocean because of, the sunlight and the voices I hear whenever I stare at it for too long.
Funny thing, how he was saying that, I was watching, I do want to say Multiverse of Madness. Went to the movie to see Multiverse of Madness, and the trailer for Avatar came up, and I promise you, I left. I went to refill my drink, actually. Came back, it was gone. I think it was on like some, Saving Private Ryan type movie. I don't know.
Even though this trailer is more vibes than like Easter eggs, I still want to break it down frame by frame for all the cool attention.
This is the reason why I'm also watching them. See how you just said this trailer was more vibes than Easter eggs? I was saying that about the movie in general. Like, what kind of Easter eggs can you really get from something that was like really kind of just made up, no real backstory like comic books have?
Detail already present in all this footage. It looks amazing, so let's go!
Is that Tarzan? Why didn't I catch that the first time? Man, I can already tell you that this is just like the last one. I do believe that this video gonna be, this movie is gonna be real vibrant, more bright, colorful maybe. Yeah, with the blues, it might, yeah, colorful. I don't know. It's just feeling like it might be a fun movie to watch. Like, I'm liking it. It's real. The scenery is beautiful. Is what I'm trying to get at. It look good. No cap.
The trailer opens in Pandora's floating Hallelujah Mountains, or the Amramalising in Navi. Butcher the pronunciation, but it is a made-up language. The big floaty rocks, suspended in the flux vortex due to the Meissner effect. We see 3 young Navi trot out, led by a human male. This is actually Jack Champion as Javier Spider Socorro, a teenager born in the human base of Pandora, Hell's Gate, rescued and adopted by Jake and Neytiri. He has to wear an oxygen mask, of course. Now, following him are his Navi siblings, born to Jake and Neytiri, their sons, Neteyam and Loak, and
That was suck. having to live over there, but like you have to have the mask on at all times. Ooh, bro, my skin would be crazy under that thing.
The 8-year-old daughter, Tuktiri, or Tuck. I cannot get enough of the music in this trailer. Composed by Simon Franklin, colleague to 2009 Avatar composer, the great James Horner, the guy behind the music of Titanic and a number of great movies, who tragically died in a plane crash in 2015. But this music is just beautiful. Just 3 simple notes repeating again and again, followed by the Na'vi vocals of Music is simple, just enough to transport us to this gorgeous setting without giving away too much, like this whole trailer does. Then we get a close-up of Neytiri as her face passes beneath the light and shadows of the plant life. It's not just the skin texturing here, it's the use of light across different textures and planes of her face. Her eyelashes casting micro shadows on her eyelids, the way the light catches the left eye eyelashes while the rest of the eye is in shadow just to give the face some dimension, those eyelashes poking out at you. And just the smart move to have the shadows move across the face to highlight all the different parts of it. I mean, not to sound
he kind of reaching a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Man, talking about shadows and how it bring out. I mean, he might be right though. Like what they say about paintings, like it takes a trained eye to really appreciate fine art or really good art. Whereas I would go to it and probably not even see anything or say, this picture, this hand-drawn picture with just a pencil that looks just like me looks better than, you know, splatters on a paint strip and on a paint canvas that'd be sold for like $1 million. You see what I'm saying? So he might be talking real stuff and I just don't, you know, see those type of things. Let's go.
Like an Avatar stan. The franchise definitely doesn't need me to defend it. I'm just saying that there's a lot of artistry in the VFX design. It's not just the technology, it's the design that's the reason this movie broke records, and a reason why I'm so excited for this next one. Now remember, the first film ended with Jake stepping up as the leader of the Omaticaya clan alongside Moat, permanently fusing his human consciousness with his Na'vi avatar body. And now, 14 years later, Jake's family flies to a new region of Pandora, an ocean reef called Metkaina, with a wholly different culture to it. Notice Jake no longer wears the Loitkan collar, nor his chest band, which might suggest a collapse or a disbanding of that clan. Moving on.
That's kind of what I was talking about too, you know, with the reason why they had to change locations. I guess that's kind of where I would tie in my situation, or what I was speaking about.
Approaches the new Metkaina region, the trees showing their roots exposed, and those roots forming the ground terrain that this new culture walks upon. Much like the Tree of Souls, it's just a cool way of showing how all the biodiversity of this planet is connected, but unlike the rainforest setting, this interconnectivity isn't hidden or buried, but exposed for the world to see. And I love how the curves of those roots create tidal pools for those Na'vi to hang out in. Now it looks like we can...
Y'all don't judge me, I promise you. It gotta be just the light, or I'm just really self-conscious about my face.
See 6 Na'vi of this family in flight. Tuck doubled up with one of her family members. Meanwhile, the adopted human son, Spider, is not visible among them. Maybe he got captured, and maybe that's why they're seeking help. Or they might have him tucked away so that the Metkaina clan doesn't freak out when they see him. Either way, it seems like a big conflict of this movie might be the guardianship and custody over this human son.
Okay, so another theory, maybe, maybe they're not really, they didn't have to move location, but, you know, it's just another clan, and there are multiple clans with different, you know, type of environments, obviously. Let's go back.
One Metkaina Na'vi blows a conch shell to announce their arrival, and then we see Kate Winslet as a new member of this clan, a freediver named Ronald. Apparently one reason for the delays was the motion capture technology didn't work underwater as well, so they had to invent a whole new technology to do it. Winslet reportedly broke a record in one of these diving
all for the movie.
Tanks holding her breath for 7 minutes for one take. I love the updated physique of the aquatic variant of the Na'vi, including more muscular tails used for swimmings and flattened upper arms, wrists, and hands, more adept for paddling. Moving on.
So they've even like different clans for the way they live. They're even built differently. That's crazy. I didn't even notice that in the trailer. Oh, they got them working together again. I can see that. Well, I mean, of course they was gonna be working together. But you know, last time in the last movie, they had a war or whatever for no reason at all. Just man being stupid, like just doing the dumbest, just because they felt like they could. Like, I don't know. But let's go back into it though.
We're seeing some new human developments on the planet by the RDA Mining Corporation and their never-ending pursuit for the unobtainium. You can see a spider droid in the foreground. All of this tech reminded me so much of James Cameron's technology in Aliens, like the lifter. We see a human in an exoskeleton guiding two Na'vi in military fatigue. One of them we can see clearer in other shots. Notice that dragon tattoo on his arm. Folks, this is the respawn form of Colonel Miles Quatrich, Stephen Lang's villain from the 2009 film, who, yeah, died. But James Cameron has said that he will return via a process that he didn't want to reveal just yet. Meanwhile, the other Na'vi Marine behind him, I'm pretty sure, is Corporal Lyle Wainfleet, Matt Gerald's character, who also died in the 2009 film. So either the Quatrich human form who died was himself an avatar being remotely operated, which would be nuts, or some new technology allows for human consciousness and memories to be detached from the body and remotely stored and then re-uploaded anew.
It's crazy how your avatar, just saying these words is crazy. Crazy how your avatar looks like you when you go into it. And you know another play on words, you know how an avatar is like your person, your like virtual being or whatever. And in this way it looks like you. That's crazy. So it's a good, I don't know,
form, something like we've seen in Westworld or Black Mirror, Altered Carbon. Either way, now
it's a good detail, but I guess they also had to make it look like him, because who else face, they'll just have multiple faces that they will have to scan. Get the actor, scan their face for the blue people too.
Quatrich is a Na'vi, and the helicopters they pilot are equipped with these windows that look resistant to Na'vi arrows, which would definitely be an upgrade after we saw those arrows being so effective taking out the pilots in the 2009 film. But this video was brought to you by The Ridge. The Ridge wallet is light, sleek, and on to the next section.
One thing, wherever we go.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Y'all be for real in the comment section. Be for real. If they gave you the option to leave this life and have your consciousness permanently thrown into that world, because I don't really know how it, I think that's how it works. They had to lay in that bed and then like their consciousness was thrown into that world, but people were able to get to that world. It's really crazy how the situation was. I really don't understand, but once I see the movie or after we watch New Rockstars, we'll get more information. But would you wanna say just leave this world and then go to that one and live on that planet, change up your culture, all that pretty much? Because if you think about it, this isn't, you probably wouldn't even have to change up your culture, but okay, I worded that wrong. Don't change up your culture, but like learn a whole new culture. That's what I meant to say. And really just, live out the rest of your days on this new planet. Would you be able to do that? Would you be able to give up their life and then go over there? I'm pretty sure ain't no bills over there. That's all I'm thinking about, really. No.
This family.
Okay, we see we're now diving with a subaquatic species, and you can actually see where that species tendril is tethered to her. They're both so happy. Then we see the family wading into a part of the Metcaina home that has its own flux vortex effect. And I just love how the curves of the rocks match the curves of the gas giant planet Polyphemus that Pandora orbits as a moon. And you can see the star Alpha Centauri A beyond that planet. Who knows, maybe there's a rich...
This is definitely a movie you see in IMAX 3D if they got the 3D variant. Like... You gotta experience all the colors and the sound in full effect.
Source of unobtainium in the ocean floor beneath this reef, and that's why the RDA is targeting them. Then we see the ceremonial ritual, including the members of the Metcaina wearing special ceremonial garb, including its chief Tonawari and the pregnant Rhea, as it looks like the Iwa are in the roots in the water surface below, glowing. I like how all the members of the tribe are carrying their flames in these curved shells. Then in a floating RDA facility, Spider and it looks like Jake jump into the water. Notice how Spider's wearing a life jacket. Poor kid cannot swim. Meanwhile, the Na'vi form of Quatrich turns around and anger. I just love how this guy, even as a Na'vi, he keeps his marine haircut high and tight. I know one thing, wherever I go, this haircut is my fortress. On to the last clip.
I think I look good as an avatar too. No cap. I ain't used that filter. But come on, you see the blue. So
Is our fortress.
the way of water. Oh, okay. I'm thinking like, look. Let me change it up a little bit. Well, I'm not changing up anything. But you know, last time they were in that tree, or they had the tree of life or whatever it was called. I can't remember. I said I was a fan of the movie, but that doesn't mean like, oh my god, I love Avatar. No, that's not it. It's not even rated yet. It's not gonna have no R rating though. I know that. But I guess now they've changed locations because of that war. I can't remember what happened. I might have to rewatch it, honestly. It's streaming on Disney Plus, so go check that out on Disney Plus. Avatar, the first Avatar. I don't know why I'm promoting because I ain't getting paid. But the war may have caused the tree to, you know, be messed up in a way to the point where they had to change locations, and now they are, you know, in a water-based type situation. Cause it looked like they were just underwater. Like, no problem. Like they could breathe underwater. I can't remember if they had gills or not. But I do remember, like, the horses having gills. Maybe. I think they might have had it, too. I probably would have seen it in the trailer if I was paying attention. Okay.
So it looks like some battle's gonna go down in this ocean region. Large plumes of smoke rise as Jake consoles his sons. Meanwhile, Neytiri and Tuck escape a flooding facility. Oh, James Cameron, whether it's Titanic or The Abyss, this guy just loves staging crises in a flooding tunnel, and I always eat it up. Then another shot of the Metcaina, Tomari, and Rhea, followed by Jake bearing a human firearm, but attached to a handmade strap. I assume this is all part of another battle between the Na'vi and the RDA forces. Now we learn that Edie Falco is going to be joining this cast as General Admore, the new head of the RDA's interests. Meanwhile, Sigourney Weaver is also good.
Wait, so am I seeing another man versus Avatar again? Come on now. They're trying again? I'm thinking more like clan versus clan at this point. It would have seemed better. Not gonna lie.
Return in some unknown role. Now, Grace also died in the 2009 film, but you know, if Quattridge can return.
I actually would prefer if their world didn't have human weapons to begin with. I like the spear, arrows, maybe somebody running up with a hatchet. Like, that would have been way better. No cap.
So too can Grace after her death. The trailer ends with the one line of dialogue in this movie, Jake talking about family being their fortress, underlying the universal themes of family and what that really means. Seems like this movie's gonna deal a lot with interracial adoption, something that will be under threat in this movie and definitely worth fighting for. Now remember that the UA life forms are not native to Pandora. They came here from another world, which is pretty clever world building by James Cameron for that first film, proving that there are new vast horizons to explore beyond Avatar 2, The Way of Water, coming December 2022. We got Avatar 3, The Seedbearer, coming December 2024, Avatar 4, The Tolkien Rider, coming December 2026, and Avatar 5, The Quest for You.
I didn't even know they had a line up. If this movie does good, we will be seeing 3. And I hope Avatar can keep up a franchise like this. Cause you know, some people might say like Transformers kind of died down in a way and probably like ran out of storage to the point where they just start creating stuff, like making stuff up. But I hope like this seems like it has, like he was saying, like new horizons to go past. So, you know, if this next movie does good, we might see that next one in 2 years. Cause I think we had Avatar like 9 years ago. But let's go back into it. This is crazy.
You are coming December 2028. 2028. What a concept. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at EAVoss. Be sure to follow New Rockstars. Check out all of our great merch options over at NewRockstarsMerch.com. Subscribe to New Rockstars here.
Yeah, man, y'all go check them out. Oh, but as y'all can see, that was the end of that video. It's 2 videos. Both videos will be in the description if y'all want to go check those out for yourself. Not too much to say. It comes out in December. If they release an official trailer, I'll be checking it out if y'all want to see it. But y'all already know what it is. It's Crunch Mafia. I'm OG Tug, and we out.